Alright, so today we're going to talk about one of the worst disasters in American history, the Tulsa Race Massacre of 1921. Alright, so this is how it went down. Back in the early 1900s, there was a bunch of African Americans who moved up to Tulsa, Oklahoma because they were promised land and jobs. But once they got there, the white folks didn't want them there, so they started passing laws that made it illegal for blacks to, do anything. They couldn't own property, they couldn't ride the streetcars, they couldn't even walk on the sidewalks. And if they did, they could be arrested for, loitering. Yeah, so they just made up laws to keep arresting black people. And then one day, a black man named Dick Rowland was riding the elevator in a department store, and a white woman named Sarah Page got in with him, and when the doors opened, she screamed bloody murder that he had assaulted her. Now, no one knows if that was true or not, but that didn't matter. The white folks in town, they heard that and they got their pitchforks and their torches, and they went to the black neighborhood and they started burning their homes and their businesses. And soon the entire Greenwood district, which was the black part of town, was just, up in flames. So the black folks, they fought back. They fought back with guns, and they were able to hold off the white folks for a while. But eventually the National Guard showed up and they just started shooting at the black people, indiscriminately. And so the black folks who were still alive, they ran away into the woods and they were followed by airplanes that dropped bombs on them. It was the worst disaster in American history. It was the single worst incident of racial violence in American history, and it pretty much destroyed the black community in Tulsa. Like there were entire families that were wiped out. Like they burned down over 300 blocks of buildings and 10,000 people were left homeless. But here's the thing. For years and years, white historians have tried to downplay this event, to make it seem like it wasn't that bad. But in recent years, more and more people are learning about it, and they recalling for a full investigation, and they recalling for reparations for the descendants of the people who were killed. And you know what's crazy about this story is that it's not over. It's not like something that happened in the past. This is something that's happening right now. Like there are descendants of the people who were killed in this massacre who are alive right now, and they're still fighting for justice. If you want to learn more about this, I'll put some resources in the description.